Hello, good morning, hope everyone's good. Welcome to a day in the life training day edition. What have you done day in the life? It's on the YouTube video, it's on the YouTube channel. I'm again. Hello, how are we doing? Hopefully everyone's good. Welcome to a day in the life training day edition. I've already done a rest day. It's edited, haven't uploaded it yet by the time I'm filming this. So let me know if you haven't already watched it. Let me know how the last one was. But basically, it's going to be the exact same, but I'm going to be training today. And I've realised the only tripod that we have for this camera is this. So I'm going to be looking like an absolute, I'm going to look like a natural bodybuilder walking around with this massive tripod in the gym. But yeah, a bit of an eventful start to the day. I'm not going to say why, because basically, Sanaya decides to randomly do loads of stuff to my face, and I had a bit of a bad stomach.
Wait, hold on. Emphasise what I do to your face, otherwise that's weird.
I'll put clean products on it and stuff that I don't even know. Because basically, I wear a CPAP, and I noticed in the last video the CPAP lines were a lot more noticeable at the start, and I looked really old. And if my eyes look red, it's because we've got a cat, and I think I'm allergic to a cat. So basically, I'm in the wars right now, guys. I've got a bad stomach. I've had an eventful morning, so I've put loads of stuff over my face, and I've got red eyes, and that's all I'm going to go into when it comes to details. But basically, in this video, we're going to go through a usual training day. Liverpool play tonight, so it's going to actually be training day plus off-plan meal, because we get a plan burrito when Liverpool play. Plan burrito, shout out, Loughborough, I need to be sponsored, Reece 10. So yeah, starting off the morning, doing all that, cracking on with a little bit of work. Because of time, I probably will only have time for a few check-ins, which doesn't really make a difference to the video, so I'm not going to be showing the check-ins really. And then otherwise, go through meals, off-plan meal. We're going to be might as well introduce you to Bean. So this
she needs to be told off for that. She's not allowed on there quick because it's hot.
Bean. Ah! No, Bean, come here. So, this is Bean. She is a English short-haired blue kitten, which will eventually turn into a cat, believe it or not. That's what the kitten to a cat was. Made Sanaya laugh there. So yeah, right now she's a kitten, and she's very, very pretty. So if Sam was filming, I'd say to Sam, make a cool edit of Bean where we get her playing around, and then it's
action
cool,
shots.
Yeah, action shots. So, but Sam is not going to be filming. It's Sanaya. So unfortunately, no cool edit of Bean. Just me holding Bean. Yeah, we'll give Bean updates while we do these videos, so we can see her grow from a kitten to a cat.
Bean, say hi.
Bye guys. See you in the. Right, so we're back again in the chair in the office setup. The usual sort of stuff that I literally. This is predominantly, if you were to see a stats, let's say, I don't know, you know how video games, it'll be stats, games played, hours played. If I was to see time spent in this chair, it would be scary, how often I'm on a laptop and stuff, and just sat in a chair. But that's the joys of being a somewhat popular online coach, I guess. Yeah, Tuesday today, so Tuesday check-ins. Got a few applications to get back to. Otherwise, no other stuff on top, which is quite cool. I was trying to work it out because Liverpool play at 5:45, and I was I need to train, I need to do my work. Will I be able to be done before the game? I was probably not. So I'm gonna have to be efficient. I'm gonna have to be efficient. And I was and I'm also I'm gonna film today, so I don't know really what I'm gonna get content-wise, but hopefully Hubert can edit this up to somewhat of a decent degree. So yeah, usually I would do probably about 3 check-ins, then have my first meal. Because of the time, probably gonna do 2 check-ins, just based off the fact that Sanaya's facial that I got this morning, guys, it took a little bit of time, and yeah, hopefully my eyes still aren't looking too red. I think they pretty much are due to Bean. So yeah, that's that. It is currently 1:34, 1:44. So I train at the same time pretty much every single day. But we are now assembling my pre-workout meal. I have taken my Nova Rapid insulin, and Sanaya has been pestering me, literally, and I've been saying to her, Sanaya, I'm going to pass out and die. I need to eat. Don't take your insulin, guys, and not eat, please. That is not going to be good. So, pre-workout meal is basically 150 grams or 150 carb. Come on to me, I need to explain it. 150 gram of carb from rice. So it works out, I usually have 400 grams, but Sanaya hasn't cooked enough rice. So it's 380 grams, so I'm gonna do a little bit more honey. I have rice, chicken, and honey, and dark chocolate. Dark chocolate for the dun 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 dun. So now, where's the chicken, bro?
There should be chicken.
Is there chicken, bro? Where's the chicken, sir? Back. Right, we found the chicken. So yeah, it's 150 carb through rice, but today will be a little bit less. It works out about 400 grams cooked weight, which is cool. And then we have a little bit of honey for fast-acting carbs, and then dark chocolate. I'm going to give you a couple seconds. Right below in the comments, why do you have dark chocolate pre-workout? Drum roll, please. Main reason why, nitric oxide boost, and also it's a fat which slows down digestion. Ideally, like, you don't want to be having like a big spike insulin wise, like natural insulin wise, and obviously as well external insulin, but you don't want to have a big spike of energy and then basically have nothing by the end of the session, and also to keep blood sugar levels stable. I'm somebody with even without insulin use, my blood sugar levels drop really quickly. So if I'm training for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, which usually I am, I wouldn't be able just to have like, I wouldn't just be able to go in and just not have a fat pre-workout. I'd end up going like hypo and probably die. So I go hypo and die a lot, clearly. Well, somehow I'm still alive. But yeah, 160 grams cooked weight chicken. Works out, I think, like 48 protein, which is sound. So yeah, good amount of salt, 2 to 3 grams. Again, just helps with blood flow. So pre-workout meal, pretty simple. Otherwise, morning has been sound. I wanted to get everything done so I can have, like, usually I'm back home for about 5 o'clock, but pretty much this time Liverpool play at 5:45, so I don't need to be back. I'll be back a little bit later because we're getting the plan burrito, so I don't need to have my meal either, so which is cool. So basically I want to get everything done so I didn't have to like stress out about having to do work after the Liverpool game, because depending on the result, I don't really fancy doing check-ins at 9 p.m. So yeah.
9 p.m. you'll be depressed for at least 24 hours if they lose.
Exactly. And then also, I've been to Modified. The owner of Modified, Nath, has... Why are you doing that?
Take your t-shirt.
Take it off. So I'm going to show in the training session. He basically said to me, I've got 4XL, bro, but it's massive. Like, it will drown you. If it fits you, I want you to... I'm going to sign up for coaching. And Nath, I'm sorry, mate. Link in bio, bro. Link in bio for me to apply for coaching, because this...
Fits really nice.
This, yeah, it does not drown me. He said it drowned me, so it doesn't drown me. So I don't really know, what colour would you say this is? Like, you said it's a teal.
It's almost like turquoisey, bluey, teal colour.
I quite like it though.
It is nice.
Yeah, I quite like it. It's a bit of a fancy colour. It's not usually mine. I'm quite plain and boring, especially when I'm fat. If I don't want to stand out. But it's nice as it makes my eyes look cool. So eye check.
Wait, don't move. Yeah, they match your eyes.
Even though my eyes still looking red because of the allergy that I have.
You're clearly not allergic.
So yeah, so that's that, guys. I eat this meal on the drive to the gym. Main reason why, I don't have enough time, really, if I'm honest. It's probably not actually the best sort of bodybuilding excuse, but it kind of is the case. Like, I've got too much work to do, and sitting down and eating for 20 to 30 minutes, like, especially when food gets high, it's just a waste of time. So I predominantly allot my meals driving, which again might not be ideal, but it is what it is. Like, I don't want to then take away from what other stuff I do by being like sitting down and eating. Like, if I'm prepping, everything has to be fucking perfect. YouTube video, setup, everything. I sit down and I make every meal as enjoyable as possible. At this point in the off season, it's literally just getting in meals. So yeah, that's that. I'm going to go train. I'm going to go to Ultraflex Derby, which I'm taking a fucking massive tripod. I'm going to get bullied. Not only am I wearing a teal coloured t-shirt, I'm also taking a massive fucking tripod. I would bully me. Like, if I saw me, I would bully me. So I'm going to get bullied. And I'm also wearing...
I was literally about to point out socks and sliders.
Yeah. Should I change to Vans so I don't get bullied?
Yeah, I think it would make you less of a target.
And for that,
Did you care?
and for that exact reason, I'm wearing exactly what I'm wearing now.
So,
Ow.
sorry.
Stepped on my toe.
Sorry. So it's the first person to get the number. So far, I've won
Once?
most of them.
Fuck off.
I have.
You've won two, I've won...
Don't lie, because it's on your YouTube
Don't lie on the
channel.
camera, son. Who wins, be honest.
I've won twice.
And I've won 7 of the other times. What day are we on? We're on the 10th.
10th.
Okay, so we spin them round.
But Reese cheats.
We don't look, and then we have to find the 10th. Sanaya's brain works in like, she works on like
Minus
100 millisecond ping. She's playing delayed. It's like a Wi-Fi slow. It doesn't work. So, right, you ready? So turn like this, and then we're going to flip it. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Got it.
Got it! No!
I beat you. Hubert, VAR.
No, that...
1, go. Got it.
Got it! No, that
I got it. I said got it.
I found it.
I beat you.
You say got it before you found it.
I got it. No, I found it.
No,
I beat you. That 100% beat you. Okay, guys. Off plan Santa.
You're not going to go hypo now.
Off plan Santa going in. 30 to 50 calories.
We have to turn them around because Reese cheats.
Hello. So I'm not going to do a lot of talking clips here because I don't really like talking about I'm training. Work mode on. That's what it is. I look upon back training as almost like trying to tick off different areas. So first movement, ticking off something that's vertical, lat bias. Then going into a horizontal movement, which is a bit more mid to upper back bias, and just going through sort of the motions of what I need to do for my back. So lats, who doesn't need more lats? Get a good connection, like both sets, 8 to 12. Sounds simple. Okay, so first main pull. The Gym Leco T-bar that it's only been here 2 weeks of that, is out of stock, like out of order. It says don't use. My day is ruined, my sadness is immeasurable, and I'm tempted to go home at this point. No, I'm not, but it's a bit of a shame because that was the T-bar that I wanted to use. If I knew that, I would have gone to be modified, which isn't great. So I need to bring my CPAP into the gym and just put that on. That'll be fine. No, basically I don't want to do the Watson, or if I would, I'd do it with less load. So luckily they've got the extreme row and also the prime regular horizontal row, so I'll probably use that. But I've just done 100 kilo dumbbell row. Both sets felt pretty good. I've done 100 before, so I just wanted to kind of get a decent set. And it's quite cool, I haven't done a dumbbell row in ages, so put it in, just see how it feels. And it felt good. So 100 kilo top set, 80 kilo back off set. This is, because I usually do a single arm row later on in the session, this is that single arm row, and I'm still gonna do something horizontal, dual arm. So, yeah. Plates there for the top set. I forgot how heavy this is once you're already fatigued, if you've done a movement like already, like a main row. So yeah, it was like pretty heavy. And I'm on the tipping on my intra. I drink my intra about, I'd say 45 minutes to an hour into the session. If you want to be really optimal, you split up your EAs from your intra-carb, just based off the fact of an MPS spike. Ideally, you wouldn't want to have MPS blunting, so if you consume your intra too soon to your pre or too close to your post, you're not going to get an MPS spike of either, because it'll basically blunt the spike. But that's science, like geeky shit that realistically most people listening to this or watching this, even myself, don't really need to worry about, bro. My intra, 30 grams of carb drive, Reese 10, 20 scoops, 20 grams of essential gains, Reese 10 grams of creatine, Reese 10, 2 grams of salt, unfortunately no Reese 10, I don't have a salt sponsorship, and anything else? 1 scoop HydroFlow. So yeah, I sip on this. As I get progressively fatter, the amount of water gets less. If I'm prepping, all the way up here, and then it starts to get here. Once I get to about a litre, that's when my off season's done. And I'm like about a litre and a half. That's where I start now. So yeah, I've not got long left, or fortunately, should we say. So yeah, back. The movement before, elbows flared, a bit more like a mid to upper back bias. Now go into something where I basically think to drag my elbows down. Lat training in general is all about getting like our elbow pretty much into like our hip, our pocket. And on this, I'm almost intentionally creating a curvature through my mid to upper back. So I'm thoracic rounding. So like you might notice my back thoracic rounding. If you didn't know, now you know. Basically, I'm just trying to promote minimal scapular movement, because when we're upright, there's usually a good inclination to move through the scap. And lat training, we don't really want to be moving through the scapula too much. So scapula push forward, mid to upper back rounded forward, almost hunched over, and then with that, I'm almost anchoring myself down to pull nice and low to really get those, again, like the mid to lower lat as engaged as I possibly can. So 3 sets here. This is not fatiguing at all. I could probably do 4 to 5 sets. Back in the day, I used to always be like 2 sets on everything, bro. Top set, back off set, JP did it, bro, 1 set. But on a movement like this, if you feel good, do more sets. The previous movement felt good, did the 3rd set, felt great. So yeah, that's the sort of rationale here. Therefore, we've kind of ticked off already a single arm vertical movement, a single arm horizontal movement, and then we've pretty much done 2 horizontal movements, 1 upper back, 1 more lat focused, and then we're going to finish off with a pull down and then a bit of rear delts. Usually I tag on a bit of biceps, but I'm actually going to do arms tomorrow with my knee rehab. So that's going to, obviously I should do that. Like, I'm not going to go to the gym just to do knee rehab work because it's fucking so boring. So if I can at least like get a bit of a pump, then I'll happily take a bit of a pump instead. So yeah. Go for it. Yeah. No, go for it. You can use it. Yeah, on this. Right, so bit of a finisher, should we say. I'm not really a massive fan of finishers. They don't really make too much sense, but I do definitely think when a muscle is full of blood, pretty pumped, it makes sense to pretty much just continue to, well, I say continue, get as much blood flow as you can, get some form of stretch in there, and then as well do something that's going to challenge that sort of length and range. So a pullover is the exact opposite. It's going to be more so shortened, but basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do partial reps into like a triple rest pause. So basically partials fail, partials fail, partials fail, into a stretch, just to like completely finish off the lats. This is something where if you look at loaded stretches or anything with stretch-induced training, there's not many studies that are going to say set in stone this is going to grow tissue. But do it at the end of a session, like do your chest session, and then literally go and do some dumbbell flies, do some partial reps, fail, do more partials, fail, and then just hold it in the stretch. See how your chest feels. It's not fatiguing. The benefit to negatives, in my opinion, takes a couple minutes. I might as well, and I like the way it feels. So I don't know if this is going to help you grow muscle. It might not, but I don't care. I care about my physique, and I'm going to take the chance. Unless you're a client. If you're a client, I care about your physique. Hopefully you can see me. I think the camera actually looks okay, considering that it is dark outside. That is the session boxed off. Pretty good session, to be fair. My day was almost ruined by the T-bar not being in order, which was a shame, but the session was still really good. Everything progressed pretty much from what I've done before. Single arm pull down, I just go for connection on that. Dumbbell rows, that was my best set on hundreds. Can I turn this back on? There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, best out of the hundreds. 6 plates on the T-bar, 5 plates on the T-bar, 4 plates on the T-bar. All felt good, other than my sternum almost being crushed. And then everything else was pretty much sound where it needs to be, which was great. Did a little bit of posing at the end. Haven't posed in that posing room now for a good amount of time. Currently sitting like 285 pounds. I'm tempted whether I'm going to send the clips to Hube, because my back looks good. It just is fat, but it looks meaty. I just definitely need to, like, if I was midway through a pre-prep diet when my knee got injured, which was annoying because I don't want to be 285 pounds like consistently. But needs must. And that's what bodybuilding is all about, being uncomfortable, which is cool. So yeah, sound session on the way back now. It is 4 o'clock. Car, come on. It says 5:52, so I need to get moving. I didn't realise it was that late. Okay, so yeah, cool. That's that, guys. Catch you later. Hello. So take 3. We are here post-workout time. We have got Sanaya for the second time because she didn't do the first time. We've got 3 really large burritos from Plan Burrito, believe it or not, as I said earlier. 1 for my mum, 1 for me, 1 for Sanaya. Absta, let's get you involved. Say hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Great, work calls.
Work calls. She's busy. She's hashtag grinding at 5:45 or 5:48 because the game has kicked off. So Liverpool played Girona. I'm going to do an early score prediction. I'm going to say 3-0.
2-0.
Liverpool.
1-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, 3-0 obviously.
Bear?
You know, input anything? Come in, Bear. You got any input, mate? Bear is also around. This is Bear's first ever time meeting Bean, and apparently Bean hits
well.
Apparently it's going well. But Bean has found refuge in our room where she's hiding in the corner. So hopefully she builds up some confidence and maybe comes out soon. So yeah, we're gonna watch the game and then we're gonna eat the food. Sound.
What are you doing? Leave me alone. Where's the safe room? Oh, I'm in the safe room. How do I...
Stick of it. Play along.
What are you doing?
Wait for my signal, not before.
What's up? What's up? Hey guys, so knee is elevated due to knee injury. Therefore, maximising recovery while also looking cool.
It's been 30 years.
Peace.
Where is yours?
Hands made a run. Have to say, looked offside, but on we go. And then the stop at the vital moment, but he came away with it. Well, the flag has stayed down.
It looked offside and he made it run away and got too early, but Allison again.
Open game now, isn't it? There is
Evening everybody, hopefully you can hear me. I haven't got the mic on right now and it's probably a little bit too late for me to be shouting. Final meal. Yeah, basically, I can't remember, I don't think have we ever had an off-plan meal and it's not a final meal?
Hardly.
Yeah, rarely ever. So basically, I've got to get another meal and admittedly, I take out potentially 1 to 2 meals depending on the quantity of off-plan meal. Those burritos, you get a load of meat. You just get loads of meat. I love meat. I love a lot of meat in my mouth, especially like with this gesture with the hands. I love putting meat in my mouth like that. So basically, I've had enough protein, okay? So I'm not going to have my shake. Usually I have a shake to like basically go to bed on. When I say a shake, I make it into whey paste and just go and then put it down because I don't really like eating too close to bed, but I have to. So usually post-workout is a post-workout cream for rice, but instead we've got oats. A little bit slower digesting, a little bit fibre content, which to be fair, I need all the fibre after what happened this morning.
You don't need any more fibre.
I need all the fibre.
You don't need to be shitting any more than you already are.
Yeah, so,
Or, you know, in your pants or anything like that.
Or on the toilet seat. Anyway, that's a very embarrassing story that I don't want to repeat. So basically, instead of cream fries post-workout, I thought oats are probably the most suitable. A little bit slower digesting, a little bit of dark chocolate into this. Just to keep things ticking over. Basically, so I don't go hypo and die in my sleep if I don't have fats. Even though, to be fair, I imagine I've got enough fat on me, I should be okay. Final meal, I'm going to do 100 grams of oats and then 75 grams of whey. I do 30 grams of whey on the oats, or in the oats, so it really tastes a bit more chocolatey. I then have, did you get the whey that we used in there? If you didn't know, pear, Reese 10, this was the whey that was used, okay? There's not another way over there. No. Okay, so I do use a few different ways. This is actually Sinai. Inside, Sinai got this one. Inside subs.
That's my one, that Perform Whey, and Reese's is the...
Reese 10, Sinai 10. Yeah, I just didn't know if you got that at the start. I was like, oh, what's this? I don't use this. So basically 75 grams of whey. I do like half and half, kinda, just to make the oats taste a little bit better. And then put fruit. I'll have some fruit on there as well. And then have the dark chocolate mixed in. I mean, I'll show you. Does anyone really care? So yeah, I find it quite funny because I think again, I've been eating 4, 5, 6,000 calories, more so north of 6,000 calories, probably the last couple years, like last year and a half, 2 years. So it gets to a point where you just get oversaturated. Like, I don't really need to make my food that presentable, as long as I eat it and I don't look at it and think that looks disgusting. So yeah, that's that. Gonna have that meal and then I'm gonna finish it off, polish it off with a scoop of Supreme Sleep, another Reese 10 plug. But Supreme Sleep is great, Supreme Sleep is sound. So we'll go through that. I'll have a bit of a day wrap up, but overall, it's been a great day. I'm gonna get this meal in. I'll show you in case you care, in case there's like one person who's dieting in like the middle of December. And if you really care, oh Jesus Christ. Speak about presentation.
That's actually not bad for you.
You reckon? Oh, it's a bit shit. It's a bit cakey. Okay guys, so what you're gonna do, this is how you make your oats, okay? You're gonna put your oats in the microwave to the point where they're almost fried. You then get your dark chocolate. Because oats already have fats in, I don't need loads of that chocolate. So one block will be more than enough of potential fats. So 100 grams of oats, what we're talking fat wise, I'm probably going to say this meal, 100 grams of oats, 75 grams of whey, 10 grams of dark chocolate, and we'll do 100 fruit, okay? So I'm going to guess off the top of my head, that is...
10?
No, it's a bit more. I'm going to say 12 fat.
12 point what?
12.5 fat. Hugh, if I get this correct, because he did it on my fitness pal. 12.5 fat. I'm going to say 58 protein. And I'm going to say carbs. 80, 100, 5.
I'm going to say 128.
128, you're miles off, bro. I'm going to say 84. Okay, I'm going to enter this in on my fitness pal. I want to do it. I'm going to free frame. Right, so that is the final meal boxed off. Like I said, it's a bit of a different sort of food day. Usually Liverpool midweek game that aligns nicely with a planned burrito, which is cool. But overall, day's been a very good day, as all my days are, to be fair. Like, what I do is class. Like, I literally speak about training. I can train whenever the fuck I really want. I can watch a game of football and and it's like, it's busy because I've always got stuff on. Like, rarely ever can just sit down and do nothing for more than a few minutes, but it's like, it's cool and it's exciting. It's like a very cool life that in a way, like, to most people, this is probably just a simple sort of life. But like, I work all through the morning, work in the afternoon, I train, I get to spend time in the gym, I see my clients in the gym. Obviously I've got a few little side projects going on as well, which is cool. And if anything, I really wouldn't really ask for much more in a weird, strange way. But as always, you want more. So yeah, good day today. Had an application come through. I actually 2 applications come through, and so far 1 has signed up for America. He's got really good potential. He wants to compete next year, which is cool. Looking like I've got a few overseas clients next year competing, which again is really class. Like, it's really, really cool. And then otherwise, it's just a simple another Tuesday where everything's been done, everything's been nailed. Obviously, other than the plan burrito, but that was kind of planned anyway. I mean, it's a plan burrito. It can't really be an off plan if it's planned. It's an on plan burrito. That's what it should be. And then otherwise, we are ready to have basically the same day again tomorrow. However, it's a rest day or rest day nutrition, but I'm going to go and train arms. So I've got an arm / like knee rehab day. But general update on me, everything's cool, in a really good spot. Training's great, feel great, like pretty much everything where it should be at this sort of point. Considering it's been like, what, 17 months now post-prep, which is crazy. It's like absolutely flown by. But at the same time, I am eager and awaiting the green light to be able to get back to leg training, which will correlate to me getting back on stage. Because like, I think it'll be quite a decent package. I think it'll be okay. Still need to be bigger as always, but I think it would be pretty good. So pretty much that's that. I'm gonna literally now go and do my my shots, my vaccine shots, my COVID jab shots, aka my androgens and my GH. And then literally Supreme Sleep's already in, metformin as well. I'm going to go through a video of like my kind of current supplementation / PDs, but we'll get into that in a different video. And then otherwise, that is that. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed. If you want me to keep at these, if you want me to, I think I'm going to do like a full day of eating, but like just have it with the food without maybe the training and stuff, maybe like a condensed version. Then I could do it, actually show you like my usual sort of training day baseline diet. Because obviously, unfortunately, I'd love to, but to be fair, actually, I wouldn't love to. I'd be broke. But if I was to have a plan burrito every single training day, that'd be lovely. But yeah, that's that. But either way, anything you guys want to see, as always, drop me a message on Instagram. Anything that you feel like could be better for these videos, please suggest. I am not good at content like this. I'm not. I say I'm not. I don't know. Some people might watch it. This is amazing. I really don't think it is because it's just my life. And I should mention as well, apologies if the last few clips the audio's been a bit shit. The mic's died, and Sanai's exact words were, "The mic will be fine," and it sounds really quiet. So if we can't turn it up in like the post edit or whatever, this video is going to be cooked. So yeah, that's that. Otherwise, literally, like I said, same again tomorrow, just doing the same sort of shit. And yeah, time to do my shots, get myself to bed. Right, that's that. Good night, guys. See you later.